Hello. Stops at both the ends. This is a variable macro lens, meaning it looks like a zoom lens, but it's actually not a zoom lens. Now what it is, if you can see, this is 1:1, 1.3:1, 1.5:1. That means you can change the macro distance, like variable, like you can make the subject look bigger and bigger, like 1.5 times bigger if it's here, and 1.3:1 if it's here. 1:1. So this is 1:1 ratio. That means the object will look exactly similar on the sensor as they are in real life. This is a lens from front, and since this is a manual lens, so it doesn't have any electronic connections. Let's take a look at the specifications. It's compatible with APS-C and full frame. The lens type is macro lens, focus mode, manual focus. It has 11 elements in 8 groups. Maximum aperture is f2.8. Focus length, it's 85 mm of course. Minimum focus distance is 0.25 millimeters. Minimum aperture is f22. The lens diameter, the filter thread, is 55 millimeters. The weight is 500 grams. It's available for full frame, APS-C and Micro Four Thirds bodies. And it's available in 5 different mounts. That is Canon EF mount, Sony E mount, Nikon F mount, Fuji X mount and Micro Four Thirds mount. It is an outstanding new lens for products, portraits and creative effects. This lens focuses manually to infinity and also offers close focusing up to 1.5 times magnification ratio, so that the image looks 1.5 times larger than the original size of the object. Meike 85mm f2.8 macro lens is very handy as it serves dual role. Firstly, it is designed to get extremely close to a subject, much closer than the normal lenses, which provides a wide range of creativities. And secondly, it is also built for portraits. The wide maximum aperture of f2.8 combines with a short telephoto focal length to make a very nice lens for portraits. And despite being a manual lens, it does not affect its capabilities, since 90% of the time when doing macro photography or videography, you'll need your camera set up on a tripod and using the light view with the lens's aperture stepped down. It has 12 aperture blades that gives you very smooth bokeh when the aperture is top down, which is very important for a macro lens. Meike has a very good reputation of making a wide range of sharp manual lenses. Let's take a look at its build quality. The lens is small and weighs only 500 grams. It's completely made using excellent quality metal, including the lens mount. It feels quite solid. Okay, let's find out how this lens performs with some extensive tests and see the results. And now, let's do the lens distortion test and start with the maximum aperture at f2.8. Here's the same test with the aperture set to f4. This is at f5.6, f8, and f22. This lens's manual focus is very smooth and precise. Let's start the test with the maximum aperture set to f2.8. This is at f5.6, f2.8. This is at f5.6. f2.8. The bokeh is very smooth, circular and creamy. It's indeed very beautiful. At aperture 5.6 as well, we see very smooth and circular bokeh. f8, and f22. I was actually surprised to see that I can actually see my fingerprint on the phone here with this macro shot. Let's see how does this lens performs in macro tests. Here is a cheap $5 wedding ring shot just for test purpose, and let's start at maximum aperture f2.8. This is at f5.6. Here is an example of macro 1.5:1 ratio with the aperture f5.6. The image looks 1.5 times larger than its actual size. This lens is available for sale from September 25, 2017. Please contact your nearest store for purchase. For more information, please visit mkgrip.com.